I spent 12 years as a special agent for the Department of Homeland Security, and I was asked to help start a child crimes unit in the early 2000s. Didn't want to see that. It's a dark, dark world, and I have children of my own, and once I saw what was happening, it completely transformed my whole person and made me realize that this is what I need to do for the rest of my life. The first time I held a trafficking victim in my arms, this 5-year-old boy who had been trafficked back and forth from Mexico into the United States, it really made me a new person, I think. And I thought, how can I possibly rest after I've seen this?
There's 2.5 million children, by most estimates, globally enslaved in child sex slavery. That's the state of Utah.
I remember many times as a government agent, I thought, if there was a private organization out there that could do X, Y, and Z, while I do, A, B, and C, wow, we could really become a force multiplier and rescue a lot more. I left and got the best team I could. I picked Navy SEALs and former CIA and law enforcement and military, and we came together and created this team, and we go to governments throughout the world. We've been in 16 different countries. And we ask them, what are you doing about your trafficking problem? What do you need help with? And we come with the whole gamut of solutions. We can do every part of your investigation or just the part you need help with. Tell us what you need, and let's work together and figure this out. And then we go out together and infiltrate the dark markets that sell children and rescue the kids.
I've been able to hold in my hands some of these kids that we've rescued, and to see that their eyes light up, that there's a better way of living. There are good people.
One of the first cases we worked was in Haiti. We had learned of a boy who was kidnapped of Haitian descent who was born in Utah. 3 years old now, living in Haiti with his family, and he was kidnapped and trafficked. And so we went down to try to find this little boy. We determined that there was a place where he probably was, where 28 kids were being held by these wicked people who were selling them for $10,000 or $15,000, selling them for anything from sex trafficking to slave labor to organ harvesting, and this is the reality. Working with the Haitian police, we went in as undercover operators, pretending to be traffickers ourselves. The director of the place sold us these 2 precious little children, 3 and 4 years old, and then that was enough evidence to put her in prison and rescue these 28 kids. I really attached myself to those 2 little kids. So much so that my wife and I are actually now in the process of adopting those 2 little kids.
I've watched him undercover where I've been really nervous, frightened that this is gonna go south, this is gonna go bad, and he handles it. He is really a talented guy.
The goal is to work with foreign governments, teach them how to do it by doing it with them, but then let them then do it on their own. You don't get to celebrate too long, even after a great rescue, because you know that you're far from victory.